Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great... He's in! Mosby! Shoots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's cut it out. And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Neymar, Rijkaard, and here's from Mario, and this is Pele, expertly cut out, really nicely done. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Neymar is behind this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Neymar! Shot a goal! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's from Mario. Great defending, strong and determined. Desailly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Save from Kahn. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Towering header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, easy pickings there. Over to the right flank. Bale. Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Maradona. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gattuso, looking to play. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Maradona. Good take, and is he in? Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. 30 minutes gone. It's a pretty loose pass. Nesta. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Pelé. And here's Romario. Bullet. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Van Basten. Can he get onto this? That's a decent clearance. And he's quick to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Cafu. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's got away from it. And here's Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, extraordinary.
Flamengo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Time and again they are repelled. There's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Bale. Bale's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Romario. And this is Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Romario. And Romario! Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shot, great chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The Netherlands will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que levem todo o lixo até as lixeiras posicionadas ao lado dos portões de entrada. Agradecemos a colaboração. Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So we're underway for the second half.
Camisa 23.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way through. Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Flamengo claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the finish! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten! Oh, good finish! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? So, third corner of the game. Nesta with the clearance. Got offside that time. Played into space. Maradona is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good alertness. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Maradona. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that has left him in a heap.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Proteção contra o som ransomware, né? Só aparece o Norton e o próprio é 7, né, que eu uso. Aí aqui tá esse valor, Norton vai ser 109.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22.
Oh,
Camisa 21.
nearly.
Só aparece o Norton e o próprio é 7, né, que eu uso.
Silvestre. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Nesta. Kukçu. Costa Curta. Neymar. That's Rijkaard. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kukçu. Looking for the run. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bojan. Kukçu. It's Vieri! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Vieri! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Vieri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Costa Curta. Oh no, what has happened here? "75 minutes played. Knocks it into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A heavy challenge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he whips. Impressive jump. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Messi. Messi powering forward here, and he plays one through. Gullit. Oh, good take in a good area. Crosses it in. Oh, well played, well played. Spread to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rui Costa. Bojan. Incoming. Rui Costa!
Foram indicados
Decent
6
attempt, but
minutos
not
de
quite good
acréscimo.
enough. And it's Bale. Vieri! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Tries to play it through. Lovely bit of skill. Gullit.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Cafu. Looking for options for movement. In by Bojan. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Voluntários de cada bloco.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Meu compadre não tem nem
winning by
2 minutos
playing
de
to
jogo,
their
apertou
strengths. There was a clear
5 vezes.
picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ah, começou a travar aqui, meu compadre, no segundo tempo, viu? O primeiro tempo tava liso, viu? E o negócio do start é porque eu não tinha mostrado as configurações, não deu tempo. Você bateu o centro tão rápido que não deu apertar start. Viu? Aí eu tive que apertar e tive que fazer uma tática lá que eu tinha esquecido, viu? Para o seu Alan não jogar aberto sem ninguém do lado dele.